a battle axe on the back, and then it has a little hatchet in the front. I've had this for like...
It kind of fits with your character being a fighter too, so...
Well, and he's a ruin card for the ruin knight, so it has all this...
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. This has been a long time. We're discussing it. It's been 23rd of May was our last session. So that was a while ago. We've had some absentees, double absentees, and sicknesses and
surgery.
Stuff. I haven't had that yet. That's on Tuesday.
I had my bladder thing.
That's right, you had your bladder thing. I got my surgery on Tuesday coming up. But I should be all good for the next session, but should be fine. But yeah, so we do have a player away. Blackpool, aka Orvan, is not available this evening, so we have off camera made the decision moving forward for absentee players. I'm not gonna play the character. The players are not going to play that character. We're just going to kind of phase them out in the world, as if Strahd himself has reached out and said, guess what, this player is not going to interact with you fuckers today. You can deal with this shit by yourselves, just to make it a little bit easier on me as a DM and on the players as well, so we don't have to worry too much about a player being killed or maimed when they're not here. So, the other thing I needed to let you guys know moving forward is Reset Roll has been discontinued, so that is no longer available. So I have reinstated MIDI QOL. So for advantage and disadvantage, as it says in the chat there, and I'll just re-put it back up. For advantage and disadvantage, Alt for advantage, Control for disadvantage. Press and hold those keys before you make your roll, and it will roll with those, and I'll remind you as you go along. The other thing is I put the Discord earlier today. I think you guys have had enough time to get used to your luck dice, your luck rolls. So moving forward, I'm not going to be mentioning them anymore. I'm not going to remind you that you have them. So if you fail a roll and you do not say, hey, I'm going to re-roll that with my luck roll before I move on with a different roll, or before we move on in the story, then basically you shit out of luck and you'll have to save it for your next one. And same goes for me. Obviously, if I forget, it's on me. We've been using it now for quite some time. We're using it in P2. I'm now moving into this, and it's going to be a standardized feature with any D&D games I play in the future, that we're going to have this feature in there. So it's up to you guys to remember it. They do reset at the start of every session, so you don't have to remember whether you had it or not. No, you will get it back at the start of each session. So it's on you when and if you remember them. So without any further ado, because I do have a stupid early start tomorrow, so we're not going to run super late tonight, we'll get into the recap. Session 27 was our last session, the Hello Sanctuary. Last we left off, the morning after the attack on Vallaki, we discover that the Blue Water Inn is closed and locked, and the rest of Vallaki is in the motions of dealing with the aftermath of the previous evening. Bodies and body parts are cleaned from the streets and transported to the churchyard, where that evening a ceremony will be held and a pyre built for the dead. Arcos contemplates scouting the Burgomaster's mansion, but after some discussion it was decided helping was the best course of action here. And in a roundabout way you would check out the mansion later when you got a chance. However, it seems as though you're being watched. Many of you notice a hooded man watching you from across the street. Arcos moves in order to flank this person. Ripple impulsively greets the man and moves towards him. He then bolts into a small alley. You all give chase, and Arcos, whom is coming from another direction, spies him darting into a separate alley again. Jarek takes to the rooftops and a flash of magical speed manages to drop from the roof and tackle this person. He is strong and fights back. The rest of you get close enough for Orvan to release a hold person spell, temporarily subduing him. Reed bear hugs him as questions are asked. You discover this man is in the employ of Lady Vakta and is to report back to her with his findings. After realizing he is no threat to you, you release him, and he says that he will be in touch in a few days, then quickly disappears down another alley. And that name that you couldn't remember, Nutty, what it was? Strasbourg is his name. He is the Lady Vakta's messenger. So if you can add that to your notes so that you know who that is.
I have it written down, I just don't know who it is, so
Yes,
it's
so
Lady.
Lady Vukta's messenger or spy. After more discussions, you decide to head back to the Church of St Andral to speak with the deceased Lucian Petrovich, the priest. Entering, you are confronted by a Valachian guard, and you somewhat convince him that you are here to perform last rites for Father Petrovich. Once in his chambers, Jarek spends more time reading the father's journal and learns more about the Bones of St Andral. Orvan casts Speak with the Dead, and you proceed to ask your questions. You learn some things. The answer to the question why he was killed, he answers, I was a beacon of hope, now hope is gone. The second, what happened to the bones? The answer, they were stolen. The third, what is the state of the man brought to the church? Answer, I fear he has fallen into darkness. The fourth question, who took the bones? The answer, Milyov. And the last final question, will returning the bones restore protection? Answer, just simply return the bones to the crypt. Leaving the church, you stop a guard and ask after Milyov and are given the location of his house. Once there, you speak to his younger brother for a short time until Milyov returns home. He is nervous, and as soon as the bones of St Andral are mentioned, he confesses all. He is extremely apologetic and remorseful, and explains that Jeske told him of the bones, and in turn he told Henrik the Coffin maker, whom offered him 200 gold to steal the bones for him. Now your attentions turn to the coffin maker, and reaching the shop you find it locked up tight. No answers at the door when you knock, and this is where we rejoin you. As you are standing outside of the coffin maker's house, Heinrich Vandervoort is the name, and just Heinrich's coffin shop on the sign above the house. The front door is locked, the shutters are closed. Your couple of attempts to knock at the front door have been met with no reply.
Front door.
The door is locked.
Is there a back door?
Do you wish to go have a look?
Is there a window?
Always check for a back door.
Or check for a back? There's a few windows, a couple of windows in the front, and the shutters are closed. And as you, Akos, if you sort of peer around down the right-hand side of the building, down the small alley, where there's a few crates and a few piles of timbers sort of stacked up against the side of the building, more shuttered windows, and indeed a back door, a single door towards the rear of the building.
Yeah. I'm assuming the streets aren't very busy, but
No.
out of the two doors, this is the one that would be less conspicuous to be
Indeed.
breaking into.
Yes. I mean, looking around and knowing what happened the previous evening, there is virtually no one around in the streets,
You
especially
could almost say the
towards
streets
this.
are dead.
Yes, very. Especially here, because this is more I want to say industrial, but it's more the commercial area of Vallaki. It's not more residential. So there's definitely a lot less people around. A few Vallakian guard still wandering. The guard has been increased because of the attacks. But yes, moving down the side of the building obviously would have you more out of eye line of any looky-loos, shall we say. Red light knock on the door, says Drax.
And the shutters are they'd be hard to peer through. They'd be like,
They are,
you wouldn't be able to see anything.
that's like
Yeah.
slat down pipe shutters, so you're not, you wouldn't be able to look through them without trying to pry them open, or pry a slat out perhaps, which you would know through past experience, a little bit noisy, and that all looks fairly well made. Like this is not as much as the picture that you guys are looking at in the Foundry would suggest that it's run down and dilapidated. It's the front of the building, you can see a few cracks appearing in the plasterwork, but the woodwork itself looks pretty sturdy and intact.
They damn it, the tops windows are shuttered as well, aren't they?
Yes, all windows appear to be shuttered completely, all closed up.
So before Arcos attempts to open the back door, He's just gonna go around the building to where the windows are and see if he can hear anything inside the building. To get a sense whether there's
First
even
roll
anyone
of the
in there.
evening. Perception roll, please, Arcos.
I do those with advantage. So I need to
Yes, you do.
remember.
With your ginormous ear holes. So yep,
Very,
hold Alt for advantage.
Is there a door like the picture where there's like a little window?
I would say no. It's a solid. All the doors are solid wooden doors. So no. But
Yeah. That'd be terrible in a town like in Barovia, because like the cold and the wet would come through the hole in the door.
yeah.
No,
it's
that's
not the ideal sort of image. I mean, it's a two-story structure. You can see that. Give you a better idea. Like it's a wooden structured building, solid wooden doors. The shutters are slatted like they are in the picture, but they're all like downward facing slatters. So obviously any rain that does sort of hit it will run down off it instead of running into the window. All the windows in this area are similar to the windows you strike in your own homes in favour of this. It's not clear glass, it's mottled glass. So it's almost like blown glass where it's not, you can sort of see through it, but you can't see clearly through it. Tiled roof.
Building looks like a piece of shit I built in Ark. That's what it looks like.
Yes, it does.
The box.
It very much looks like that, in fact. It's a commercial building, so it definitely doesn't have that homely sort of feel to it.
Are you hating on the thatch beach bums or what?
They were great buildings.
Yeah.
But 23 was our roll here for perception. So standing and listening, sort of trying to determine any kind of noise or anything from inside, you do. Well, the 23 is a pretty good roll. I would say you, on occasion, but very faintly, you hear what could be perceived as footsteps. Maybe a single set of footsteps moving around inside. But whoever it is trying to be quiet. And, I mean, they're doing a pretty good job, but 23 is a pretty good perception roll for you. And you've got pretty good hearing.
They sound like they're more to the front of the house or the back of the house.
Probably more towards the frontish, the sort of front of the house, or the building. It's not a house, it's a building.
Yeah.
More towards the frontage, sort of right-hand side, sort of down that side that you're looking, that you're down specifically. But it's very faint. It's very faint and it's very sporadic, so they're not moving around a lot. But it does sound like there is someone inside or something. There's something moving at the very least.
Yeah. So to relay that to the others. There's someone inside, moving around very slowly, more towards the front of the house. I think we should go in the back. You
We just want to break the door down.
back door. I've done it. One at a time.
Yes. It's hard to understand you when you all speak at once.
No, I do not want to break the door down.
Well, how are we going to get through the door then if it's locked?
Well, you haven't tried the back door yet.
Can you pick it?
I mean, I keep my back door tight, so.
That's strike one, Dill. Fuck you.
You can't. His back door is sealed.
The back door's pretty tight. Yeah. Well, some people like it like
tight
that.
end.
American football, what?
Somebody
Tight wide end.
Yeah. Whitey tighty.
Wide, tight, right.
I don't know if we can all be quiet going in one way though. I don't. Whether it's worth having someone out the front.
Should I check if there's
Leave me in
something
front.
like some new shingles on the roof or something?
By all means.
I scramble up.
We hear,
But I'm not even going to make you roll for that, Tariq, because I mean you have the appendages to climb.
got
There
the
are
appendage.
plenty of footholds and handholds with the structure of the building, the way the plaster is, and you are easily able to scale to the top of the building. And the second roll of the evening, a investigation or perception, up to you. If you're going hands-on looking for loose shingles, investigation, or if you're just looking to see if you can notice them, perception. When the dice gets out of my way, 13, investigation. So going hands-on, you start sort of looking around and you start moving, sort of grabbing a odd shingle, looking for some loose shingles. And the roof on this building is pretty well made. And it's pretty well solid. You don't really find anything super loose. There's a few loose-ish ones that probably could be pried free, but it would make a lot of noise.
And can I do a rough check under the eaves to see if they have, like, you know how some of the old buildings, they don't fill in the eaves, so there's like a gap where you can get in underneath the roof of the eaves?
You can have a look, and you can either, well, you're gonna have to probably hang off the side a little bit. No, I won't make you off it. You're pretty adept with your extra bits and pieces. Up to you whether you want to keep that same roll or whether you want to roll again for a bit perception this time.
Yeah, I think I'd roll again just because of the ability to try and like feel for it more than anything.
Okay, so investigation, 100%. Better roll. It's not super airtight. The construction is good. There are a few small gaps here and there. Not big enough for yourself to crawl through, however.
Yeah. I'll go back down to the others. Yeah. No way in through the roof.
Right.
At least not until I level up at some point.
yeah.
What is this leveling up you're talking about?
Wait, Tariq.
Are you able
Tariq, I've seen you go through people.
talk? Do you have any lockpicking stuffies with you, Captain?
Yeah. Well, also, Drake, I've seen you go through people. Can't you? If you can go through people, can't you go through doors?
Not the same.
Oh,
I mean, it's just like if I rush past you and you have to sort of shimmy out of the way. That's how I get
just
past
like,
people. Yeah,
Gotcha,
you can do it
that
without you
makes
having to
more
move.
sense.
Yeah. My thinking is we really want to talk to this guy, and if he knows we're coming in the back, he's going to run out the front. So maybe someone should stay at the front, but who's going to stay at the front?
Well, I mean, if he doesn't come running out the front, I'm just gonna kick the door in. So
I mean, we
I'm standing in the doorway.
don't need to kick the door in, man. How about I stay out the front with
I mean, this
Reed?
dude just like murdered half the town.
We assume.
He's the reason the bones went missing. It's his fault.
How about we stay out the front? I'll make sure he doesn't do anything silly, and you guys come in the back.
We need the bones. I get you're upset, and it is upsetting, but we need the bones. Like, killing this guy is not going to get us the bones. His bones aren't going to help. Anyway, and Arcos goes to the back door and checks to see if it's locked,
It is definitely locked.
and then he will attempt to make it not locked, if he can.
Roll a lock picking check. So I think you can do that from your tools on your sheet, I believe.
These tools.
These tools, yes. 17. We're looking for a DC of 12. These are not great locks. They are pretty simple. And with a roll of a 17, Arcos, you still yourself for a moment, and I'd say a little bit of the original Arcos comes through in this moment, and you're calm, you're collected, you focus on that lock, insert your tools, you jiggle a little bit, and you hear that distinctive click as the lock gives up its secrets. And you try the handle and you turn it, and indeed it unlatches and swings open an inch or two.
Yeah.
Doors well oiled, no squeaking. It's not your typical squeaky door. It opens slightly, and it is now unlocked.
Right. And I'm assuming it's dark in the room that I've opened it up to.
It opens inward slightly, and what you can see just looking just through the crack of the door, it is darkened because all the shutters are closed. It is kind of dingy outside anyway, but yes, it is too dark to make out any sort of features from within the room at this point without opening the door a little further.
Okay. Is Jarek still on the roof, or has he come down?
No, he's come down. He's probably standing behind you. If plan was what I understood it was Reed and Ripple were remaining at the front of the building to stop an escape if it was attempted through the front, and Jarek was remaining with you.
Gives Arcos and I a chance to go in through the back.
Hey.
Dirty old Reacher.
I can't remember if Jarek can see well in the dark.
You could ask him.
With all these extra bits, do you see better in the dark?
I can see in the dark. Grey, but I can see.
How dark is it going to be in there?
You're not there, shush.
Oh, not even there. I'm on the other side.
Well, I don't need you to paint me a picture, but so grey will work fine. You okay to go first?
Oh, you can't see? Sure, I can go first.
Shit.
I'll step in.
So you push the door open. As your eyes sort of adjust to the little bit of light coming in from the door and a little bit of dim light that is coming through some of these shutters, you find yourself in a room that's approximately, it's kind of an L-shaped room. What you see are freshly made coffins around the room. This is a coffin maker's building after all. This looks like maybe a storage area where the finished product is stored until it is needed. What you can see total, like in front of you is maybe 12, 13 freshest made coffins. Lids sort of sitting on them, not obviously nailed down or anything like that, but they're all ready to be used. Looking further into the room, you can see at your left hand side, so looking as you're going in the door, to your left there are 3 doors at the other end of this room, and they're all closed.
Describe that to Arcos just quietly, whisper. Seems to be 3 doors to the left. Don't know which one to pick.
Yeah.
Actually, one thing I will say is one of those doors you can distinctly see light coming from beneath it.
Actually, I know which one to pick.
There is definitely a light source from that particular room.
Guess that makes sense. If someone's in here, they probably don't want to sit in the dark. Do we see, like, you know how you see light under the door? Do we see any, like, movement in the light?
Wait a few moments, and no, you do not see any movement beneath the door.
Okay. And for that door that we see the light in, judging by the way the building's laid out, would I assume there's a way to the front door from that room?
Yes.
Is it like the middle door or the?
Yeah. You would assume that just there would be you would assume there'd be access to the front of the building from, because looking at the size of this room, this room that you're currently in, the way it's shaped, moves probably 2/3 of the way back down the building towards the front anyway. So this whatever room has light under it, you would assume would be the front corner that didn't have the door on it, it's got the window on it, just on the right hand side of the picture that you guys are seeing. You'd assume it's that corner of the building facing the road. So you would assume that from that area there must be access to the front door.
Alright. I'm gonna check and see if the other 2 doors are locked.
You move slowly and quiet. Can we get a couple of stealth checks from you guys if you are trying to move quietly? That's a low stealth roll. So we've got a 5 from Drake and a 16 from Arcos. So Arcos, Arcos doesn't wear shoes, does he?
No.
So your soft padded Hirangon feet are perfect for remaining stealthy.
Shoes either, but I've got claws.
But even with dark vision, I would say, well, you describe. I'm going to go to this different route. I'm not going to describe your failure here. It's a failure, but it's not a critical failure. You have rolled low. There is clutter. There is clutter in this room, so there's coffins and coffin lids and things around the room. You're not familiar with the area either. So you describe to me how you think you would make a bit of noise. It's not super noisy. It's not a critical fail, but you are a bit noisier than what you probably should be.
What's the floor made out of?
It is a wooden floor.
I see Arcos sort of shift to one way, and I go to shift, but at the same time I see something jutting off in my direction, and I try to shift, but I put my foot down too fast, and just the claws on my feet just scratch a little bit on the ground, on the wood, a bit like fingernails down a chalkboard.
Yeah, just it's not super loud, but it's loud enough for you both to stop immediately and just look at each other, and then look at the door, then back at each other. Sort of, you fear, that fear sort of is up in your throat. Your heart beats up there as you wait for someone to call out or to open a door. A couple of moments go by, a few more moments go by. You're watching that door, and you see 2 shadows appear beneath the door. They sort of wait there for a moment, almost like they're listening. You can almost hear them breathing on the other side of the door. And then you'll hear, and they move away from the door as you've sort of made that noise and then stopped and not making any more noise. They've sort of something there and moved away, thinking that everything's okay. So you appear to be okay for the time being. Arcos, you reach the doors without too many hassles. You try the right-hand door first, and it silently swings open. There is a little light coming through some shuttered windows in this room, and without really needing dark vision, you can make out this is probably the workshop. There's a row of benches across from where you're standing and against the wall, and it looks like it's just strewn with tools and bits of timber, like chisels and like woodworking tools, all that sort of stuff. So this is most definitely the main workshop. And as you sort of peer around the corner, you can see the light from around the front door, which is still closed. Well, which you would assume is the front door, based on just where you are in the building. Kicking the other door, it also swings open, pulls open towards you into the room, and you see a set of stairs which lead up. But based on the information you currently have, it would be safe to assume that whoever you need to speak to is probably in this room with a light under the door.
Yeah. Guess we go speak to him.
Or you do. I don't think we need to talk to him. This is quietly whispered.
Yeah, I assume as much.
I don't know that we need to open the door and face him face to face. Maybe we can, put him under some pressure. And I show that, I show Arcos that I'm holding a candle and ready to light it. just to create the theme of like flickering fire somewhere
Okay.
and locking him in.
And Arcos just nods.
Not actually lighting anything on fire, of course, but
Let's see how much Zurich knows about physics and light and things. So what is your plan here?
well, assuming that it's as dark as it is, with all the shutters closed, I think any sort of flickering light, even if it's a small candle, is going to give some impression that something's in here, at least in this side of the room. Intend to use it not as a sense of like there's a massive fire going on, but there's more the threat of fire.
What is your intelligence? I think it's like 13, 14. Up there, isn't it?
Mine, 18.
18, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you this because of your intelligence being as high as what it is. Because there is a light source in the room already that this person is in, he is not going to see a flickering light of any sort coming from a darkened room, because the light in his room would render that null and void. It would not be seen. And given the small space beneath the door, like it's not a huge gap, like you're talking maybe half an inch under the door, so even putting it right down under the door, you might get a bit of smoke coming underneath, maybe, but it wouldn't be enough for him to visibly see a flickering light source, specific, even of a candle specifically. It'd be too small. So with your intelligence, you would know that probably wouldn't work in this instance, not to the way that you're thinking.
I glance around the room and see if there's anything that would light. That is
There's plenty of wood.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Having a good look around the room, even without a perception roll, there is coffins, coffin lids. There's no scrap timber in this room. This looks like it might be a display room kind of thing where he would bring potential customers to come and have a look at the coffins, to inspect the way that they're made, how they look, and even look around. You can see at least a couple there that are pretty fancy by comparison to the others. So there does look like to be different types, but nothing that would readily burn to produce any kind of major flame or smoke.
and what sort of handle is on the door? Is it one of the knobs that you just hold
It's a
and turn,
pull.
or is
It's
it
a
latch?
yeah. It's a pull ring which you'd pull and turn, so it would lift
okay,
it, lift like another metal or a wooden sort of lever on the other side.
Okay. Turn to Arcos with the candle still in my hand and go, 1 second, Dylan. Could just light the place up.
I mean, we kind of need to know where the bones are. Which will
Well, let's have a look around here. Maybe they're in one of the coffins.
I mean, I guess it depends on why he took them. Alright, we'll look around first. I'm sure the other two are going to get very impatient out the front.
We will find out in a moment.
Yeah. We'll start looking around.
So we'll leave you there for a moment, and we will return back outside to the front of the building. So it's been about 15 or 20 minutes, and you've heard nothing from Arcos or Jarek. You guys are still standing out the front, watching the front of the building. No attempt has been made to come out of the building, like the door hasn't opened. You haven't really heard anything coming from within the building. What are you guys doing? What is your plan?
I'm at the door like this.
Do you well, first question, do you continue to knock on the door to create
knocking
maybe pressure?
I probably would do it
or-
like every few minutes, 3 to 5 minutes. It'd be like pounding on the door.
And you guys would hear this from the interior too. You'd hear every few minutes or so there's a bang 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 on the door, and you would probably know. It sounds like a reed fist on the door. Make a perception roll for me, Reed. Oh, and Ripple. get you both to make one. You're both standing at the front.
I just want to check to see if I have anything on first. Oh, insight.
Dirty 20 from Ripple. Those dice are creepy, weird, ruiny.
Yes.
10 from Reed. So Reed, I'd say you probably don't perceive anything because you're just sort of banging on the door. You're a bit of a hothead. You're in a position where you just really want to hurt somebody. So that kind of stands to reason. Ripple, every time Reed pounds on the door and stops, you, for a moment, you think someone's definitely in there. You can hear movement, whether it's Arcos and Jarek, you're not sure, but there's definitely someone in there.
I'm gonna grab Reed's arm next time he goes to bang on the door and be like, dude, stop. There's definitely someone in there, and I'm not sure if it's, not sure who. It could be Reed and Reed. Could be Captain and Jarek. Something through the other side.
Darth Revan, I don't care what's going on, why is going on, who's going on, or how's going on. I cast level 9 fireball, 12d6 fire damage. Thanks, Darth Revan.
No. That would have been Raya.
Yes, it would have been.
But no. So, no, I'm going to grab his and say, just stop knocking a minute. Hopefully they'll come and open the door when they get in. Hopefully. Oh,
So,
excuse
and
me.
you guys inside would be aware of that knocking. Every now and again, you've heard the pounding on the door. And Arcos, you would have been more aware of it when you opened the door into the workshop, because that door leading outside is in the workshop, and you probably would have heard it as you were peering through at that time. So that gives you another option. Do you go?
You'd see the lights just
do you
shaking
go let
at
them
the bottom
in,
of the door.
or do you remain? I'll give you a caveat on that option. So you have got an option to let them in before you search, or do you make your search first?
I will go let them in, but as I open the door, I'll tell them to be quiet.
I'm going to get another stealth check from you, Drake, because you are moving through another area, which can be
I figured-
detected from the same area that the light is
Yeah.
coming from that door.
I figured I'd be the one to move because I can at least see. So,
Makes sense.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I'll keep an eye on the door that the guy's obviously behind.
Okay. Much better stealth check there, Drake. Learning from your previous mistake, you take a little bit more time, a bit more care. You move to the front door, and you see that it is not locked with a key lock. It is just barred from the inside, and you're able to remove that bar and quietly open the front door. Reed, the door starts to move as you're standing right in front of it, and starts to open. What do you do? How do you react?
As the door opens, do I I'd start to open when I see a face?
No, he would be pulling it open from the inside. I'm
Right.
giving, you just see it start to move.
Oh,
So I'm giving you a split
push the door
second.
into the face.
I'm giving you a split second reaction, sort of just seeing the door start to open.
I'm pushing it open.
So
Like
you
into the
hard,
Yeah.
forcefully.
Yeah, I'm just making it open.
Jarek, make a dexterity save for me. Yeah, no, you're pretty good. That's 14. It's a low DC. You feel that pressure on the door, and you sort of pull back slightly, not enough to let the door swing and slam open, but enough to sort of catch it. And Reed, in that moment, you see Jarek standing there as he sort of catches the door with a bit of a look of surprise on his face.
immediately, I just
Yeah, if you'd failed that save, the would have been noisy, just so you know.
yeah.
So was Jarek motioning to you to be quiet? Does Reed and Ripple into the building?
I would have stood back a minute when Reed went barreling in there. But I'll go in after him.
And just for
Before
those
I'd
who-
come in, I'd ask, "Did you find anyone?"
yeah,
But, like,
kind of.
quietly, obviously.
Yeah.
I
Wait, where are
quietly shut the door, and I'm like, Oh, hang on.
You would
Can I take the candle?
yeah, you would
I can
see
see- I
there
can
from
see.
where you guys are standing too. Jerry, just again to give you a bit more information. There is a door immediately to your left of the front door, which has light coming from beneath it as well, which you would assume leads into that same room that comes off the showroom.
I glance down and point towards the question that was asked.
So for you, Reed, it'd be to your immediate right as you step into the building.
There's a window outside.
There is a window outside.
We need to be outside there. Like, if there's a door there.
What you know
There's a
about
window
shutters in this building and what you can see from it, they're shuttered from the outside. They're shuttered and locked, so they cannot be opened from inside.
Oh, that's perfect. Never mind.
These are like more security style shutters. They are shuttered and padlocked from the outside to prevent someone from breaking in.
Oh, you should stay here to watch this door.
I'm fine with that. If I can get to the door without tripping.
It's right there. You'll be fine.
Well, I'll just stand right in front of the door then.
So put
thing.
it, to give you that visual, as you step into this workshop from the front, close the door quietly behind you. To your immediate right is another solid wooden door, which has a light source coming from underneath, which is literally like 5-6 feet away from where you're currently standing.
I'd go stand
I'm
at
so
the edge of
tempted
the
to barrel
light
in
from
there.
under the door. Like, I'm standing on the edge of the light
Yep,
from under the door.
no problem.
Just so I'm not, like, breathing too heavily on the door.
I'm almost tempted to barrel in there with that. How do we get a coffin these days? I'm not going to.
You do what you tell me what you're doing, and I'll narrate the story. That's how it goes. So are you restraining yourself, or are you heading for that door?
Oh, I'm heading to that door. This is Ripple we're talking about. She can't not. I'm just going to go barging through that door with.
Well, you can't really go barging through it at this point. You've got Reed in front of you, you've got Jarik in front of you, so you could attempt to push past them. They will. What they decide to do in this moment is up to them. But you see Ripple just making a beeline for that door. What do you guys do?
You move. Can I clothesline Ripple?
I mean, if you want to. I mean, you
It'd be like
can.
waist high though. It would be like mid-chest.
Oh my
I'm
god.
out to kneecap nipple.
Nipple.
Nipple. Right in the nipple.
Kneecap the nipple.
Okay,
What?
kneecap the nipple. Okay.
Kneecap the ripple.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Okay.
Well, the thing is, do you try and stop it? Is basic yes or no?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not moving from my spot,
I'm mad too, but like, no.
because I know that
We don't even
Arcos could be vulnerable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't even know where our car is.
Do you articulate that to Ripple while trying to stop
With
it?
gestures, I'm like,
Okay.
Ripple's going home.
Arcos is in the other room still.
yeah.
In the back room.
I mean, he knows Ripple well enough that, like,
She's headstrong.
yeah. He's got a plan if you do what you're gonna do, but
All right then. This will be. Okay.
I'll walk back to the other door and I'll just like stick my head out the side and just look at you all and just
Gesturing at each other. Yeah. No. Okay. I will look at Jarik and be like, okay then.
Right, so we'll leave you three
We're
there
gonna-
for a moment. Oh, did you come back into this room?
I stuck my head around the corner. I'm just looking at it and them like fucking about at the door and I'm just like, are we
Can't
still
even see,
gonna
you can see
case
that.
the joint? He says quietly, are we casing the joint or are we gonna go talk to this guy? Decision now.
I'm trying to talk to him.
Are there hinges on this door? On this side, or are they on the other side of the door?
Sorry, the hinges. I would say on the other side, so you can't see them.
If you go that way, I'll go.
I'll head around to the other door with Arcos.
So two-pronged attack here. So we got two going in one door, two going in the other. Too easy. You sort of time it, and you push through the doors. You both Ripple and Reed, you push through, and you see a room, table and chairs, a couple of sets of shelves, and a very startled-looking elderly man seated at at the table. Just as Jarik and Arcos burst through the opposite door, same thing. He's on the far end of the room from you guys, further away from you than he is Ripple and Reed. But a elderly man. Let's see if I can find a picture of him. He's salt and pepper hair. He's really solidly built. Where's my NPCs list? Anabalaki. Pretty sure I have a photo of him here somewhere. But he is just completely startled by you barging into this space. I can make a shot. Oh, here he is. So this is the man you see. White-haired, wrinkled, grizzled face, beard, and he is just completely shocked to see you in his establishment. And he sort of grabs the table and doesn't go to stand up, but just sort of looks left and right, looks at you guys, looks at Ripple and Reed, looks at you, Jarik and Arcos, and what? And you can sort of see he's just stammering for words, like he's completely frightened. Look of fear in his face.
Let's not fuck about, old man. We're here for the bones.
He goes to
The bones
stand
from the church.
and he just
Get as close as I can to him.
as you do that, he sort of, as he went to stand, he sort of slumps back into his chair, and you see his eyes sort of drop somewhat, and his hands sort of clasped together, and he starts wringing his hands together, and you can see the sweat starting to bead on his brow. And yes, the bones. You must understand.
Start to tap my glaive.
I was
We don't
not.
want excuses. We just want to know where the bones are, old man. Come on.
They're here in shop. I'll take you to them. I was not aware of what would happen if they were not in the church. He said it would be okay.
Who's he?
I did not see his face or know his name, but he paid me to have the bones brought here, and he was going to pick them up. But he never showed.
Seems like he got scammed.
Who's
And-
busy?
He's trying not to make eye contact with you, Reed, because he knows you can see the anger in your face, and he's addressing more Arcos at this point, who seems to be wanting to converse more so than threaten. Please, if you allow me to get up, I can take you and show you exactly where they are.
I move the table out of his way.
What was that, Ripple?
I'm going to hold on to Reed's arm and hold him next to me.
As you move the table away, he stands and he says, I just need to grab a lantern. So he reaches onto the shelf and picks just a small lantern, opens the little glass door on it, pulls a match out of his apron, strikes a match and lights it. And he walks back towards where you, Jarik and Arcos are. And he leads you back out into the workshop, turns and leads you up the stairs.
He will notice as he's going that I have got a little purple light in my hands. It's a little witch bolt at the ready, just in case.
He's well aware of his predicament. You can see that he is watching.
Yeah.
His eyes dart backwards and forwards from each of you.
As we head up the
and-
stairs, is there any creakiness?
There's a couple of creaky stairs.
Okay. Just out
One
of
or two.
curiosity.
Nothing too audible, but enough to you could notice it. But as he reaches the top of the stairs, you got two doors left and right. He proceeds to open the left-hand side door, pushes it open, which pushes into this room and leads you into this room. And what you see as you enter this room is, I will show you exactly what you see. Actually, no, I won't, not just yet. I'll tell you what you see. Piles of timbers, like rough sawn, dressed timbers. There's some crates. As the lantern light sort of spills out into this room looks like it runs the length of this building, so from front to back, especially what you see in the light. And you see several crates. Towards the far end of this room is a couple of crates sort of sticking together, and on top of it is a bundled cloth. And he sort of motions with a bony finger towards the crate and says, "Bones are there. I do not know what to do with them. Protect them. Take them back. I do not want them. I will face consequence of whatever happens." What you also see, just to give you a bit more context, 4 very finely made coffins as well up here. Like, much better than what's down in the main area downstairs.
These are nice coffins.
Thank you. I make a long time ago.
Are they for royalty? Well, I want to say royalty, but are they for official?
For anyone who can pay. But this is poor town. I do not foresee selling them anytime soon.
Okay, I just wondered
Do you
if they.
charge?
I beg your pardon.
What do you charge?
For these ones, for the ones downstairs, 50 to 100 gold each. For these ones, 500 minimum.
Lots of work.
A long time. I take pride in my work. For what it is.
Which one
anyway.
will you be buried in?
I will not be buried. I do not believe in it.
Interesting occupation for somebody who doesn't believe in that.
Hey,
I'll remember that.
Oh my god.
Cremation.
Just check the coffins first.
Why are we checking the coffins?
Because if we take the bones away and there's something in the coffin.
Oh, true. Okay. Sorry.
What are you trying to say? You're saying I am going to trap you. I am not. I am simple coffin maker.
Just being cautious, old man.
Oh, trust
It's
me.
You've
his
taken
way.
bones, a whole pile of people got ripped apart. A little bit of caution, understandable, yes?
I'm sure a few
Of
people
course.
disappeared.
So who's going to inspect thy coffins?
I'm standing in the doorway.
You're standing in the doorway.
I'll have a look at them.
The old man is standing by the door as well. He hasn't really moved much further than the door. He's holding the lantern. Jarek, you're moving forward. Arcos, I'm assuming you're moving forward as well.
Yeah. He's like, it'd probably be better if Jarek stays with the old man with all the appendages and stuff. If he tries to leg it,
Well, I can
Reed,
help
you and me will go look at the
I-
coffins.
I
Jarek,
mean, yeah.
stay with the
I
old
mean,
Dang.
fella.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
So
do
Jarek
that.
stays back with the old
Arcos.
dude.
Arcos, do you remember my chain trick?
I mean,
If I have to, I can do that anyway. So, like,
yeah. But also, I don't want you to murder the old man.
oh, I mean, I don't think I would murder him, but
You just... anyway.
Well, it is his stupidity that caused the lives of many to be
exactly.
lost.
Yeah, we can investigate that later. Well, now we need to get the bones back where they belong.
He is
So we-
the sin of his people.
So there's 4 coffins?
There's 4 that you can see. As
That
you
we can
move
see.
forward, you can see a 5th. Just around the corner.
Oh, there's 5.
What an odd number.
So I want to take a look at the coffins, see if they're sealed for a start.
A little coincidence, maybe.
First coffin you get to, you going
agree.
hands on or just having a look?
I'm not touching them until I can see what's going on with them.
I can help you.
Perception
with,
check.
Oh,
Cool.
damn.
So that's a high perception. 24. So as you're sort of inspecting the outside of this coffin, he was right. Like, these are exquisitely made coffins. The inlay work, you can see what would be like a filigree inlaid, like carved into the top of the coffin itself. You've got brass or some similar, not precious metal, but a more precious metal than iron for handles. Brass, copper, perhaps. It's hard to tell just from looking at it. But it's a coffin. It's got a lid on it. It looks like it's a hinge lid.
Yeah.
So it looks, I mean, for as far as looking sealed, it's closed. You can't really see whether it's been nailed shut or anything like that. You'd assume that being a hinge lid, they probably don't nail it shut anyway. And they all look pretty much identical.
Yeah. Arcos looks back over his shoulder at the old man. He's like, are the bones here for the same reason as the coffins? These
Coffins are
coffins?
for customer. Bonds are for men. But like I said, he never showed. He was supposed to come today. Never
Technically,
turned
he
up.
was a customer, no? I mean, he paid you for something, and you
Different
got it for him.
Different type of customer.
So these coffins being here have no bearing on the bones being here.
No, of course not.
They weren't commissioned.
Why so many
coffins,
questions
they got
about the
them.
coffins? You're here for bonds. Take them. Leave.
I don't want shit jumping out at me from fucking coffins, old man.
And it's with that the old man, like, he's kind of hunched over. He's an old man. Just that comment alone, he sort of looks you in the eyes, Tariq, reaches over to the door and just swings the door closed behind him, puts the lantern down, and as he sort of stands up, you can see his shoulders widen. His stance comes up to his full height, which is about 6'4". He's a lot broader shouldered than he appeared to be when you first sort of looked at him, because he was all kind of hunched over and that, and his eyes tell a very different story to what his face tells. The intensity in which he just looks at you, and over your shoulder just says, referring to you, Arcos, "Jump is relative to my friend." And his vision slowly melts and he vanishes. And with that,
Dusty old fuck.
we will roll initiative. And when I gain a combat here. So I'm going to switch over to the scene.
Yeah, I should have watched both of them.
Right, looks like Arcos, you're first up, as the coffin next to you opens and a ragged individual, like this, that looks like just wearing rags, but it's clothing, but it's very old, even by Barobian standards, old style clothing, a sort of a tunic type top and just rags for pants. And the creature sort of opens the coffin, sits up, looks you directly in the eye, and then just screeches in your face and stands.
I'm gonna grab
I
my
better-
silvered sword and try and punch a hole in its chest.
I better pause it so you can actually do stuff. Remember T to target. Let's get a bit more volume on that music. Right, so a dirty 20 does hit, doing 5 damage, and it's with your silvered sword.
Yes.
So I'll get you to roll another d6, just a single d6 for me, for extra damage with the silver sword, which is another 2 points of damage to this creature. As you slash down with your silver sword across its chest and upper body, and it just screeches as the silver hits it. The skin bubbles and boils at the wound, and it screeches. I mean, it's very ear piercing in this enclosed space.
God, it's been so long. I can't remember how many.
You are level 5, yes.
Yes.
You get 2 attacks, good sir.
Okay. And stab him again with the same sword.
Because you are a rogue, I believe.
Yes.
Should be under your features. Should have multi-attack or extra attack, cunning action, or maybe you don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't actually say it. What
Mine doesn't
subclass?
either, but I have 2.
Yeah, you've got 2 attacks. I'm pretty sure you do have 2 attacks at level 5.
Mine doesn't say multi-attack though.
It should just say extra attack normally in your features. But at level 5, most rogues and fighters get it anyway. So I'm going to
If you
give it
go
to
to
you.
the top where it says rogue, go hover over the little the left icon, and then middle click, and you can scroll down through your levels and see if it mine says level 5 extra attack on there.
Uncanny
the little
dodge. Oh no, you don't get an extra attack, rogue. Unfortunately, you get uncanny dodge at level 5.
Yeah.
Maybe because of your subclass, you don't get an extra attack. But I was always aware that rogues did.
I think bards might, but not.
Because you got sneak attack. I think with 5.5 they altered it because of sneak attack.
Yeah, it might be.
So it's only
And it
single
is,
attack, and you'll get sneak.
5 point.
Will you get sneak attack? No, you won't. You didn't have advantage.
No.
Oh, you've got an ally within 5 feet. Ripple's right next to you, so I'll give you the sneak attack. Although you probably should have rolled that with advantage because of it.
That's alright.
But you got the attack, so we'll give you the sneak attack on top of that.
Okay. No.
Which is a further 12 points of damage, which is massive damage. This creature is not looking happy with a large gash across its chest and upper body with a silvered weapon as it screeches out in pain.
Yeah, I do only have the one.
Yeah,
I can bonus attack with my offhand, which
Yes,
is
you
not
can.
a silver sword. It's a regular.
yes,
Short
that's
sword.
right. That's what we've been doing. Your extra attack is your offhand, which does not hit.
No,
I believe that is your turn, good sir.
that is my turn. Yes.
Next up is Jarek's turn, as the old man Heinrich Vandervoort has seemingly vanished from in front of you. The lantern on the ground where he had left it, illuminating the room somewhat, so you do have vision in this room. No problems, Mr. Grimm.
Well, first of all, bonus action, I'm going to Blade Song.
Go for it, sir. I believe I have a thing for that too.
I thought I was already targeted, but it mustn't have been.
And do I have it since it freaking... Oh, maybe I didn't redo it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you might have to do it on yours. I had a condition for it when it all changed. It fucked it up. So
Yes, just turning it on there. There we go.
you know what it does. I trust you.
Yeah, I just have to monitor that it's not deducting the usage, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's all right. Just keep track of it. You're all good.
Yeah. And yeah, there's no presence I feel immediately
No,
around me from where he was.
not in the slightest.
I'm not sure I necessarily want to move away from the door. So, but I guess I have to because I don't really have anything ranged. Not that ranged. I do actually. I can pull out the crossbow that I picked up.
You can. So from your position with the light that's fallen, you can see a target directly in front of Arcos. You can make out another target here and another one up further.
Yeah. I'm going to target the one that I can see over here.
Yep.
The one in the back corner, on left. And make a shot at it.
Fire away. That does hit. As your crossbow finds its target, lodging a crossbow bolt just in the upper shoulder of this creature, sort of rocking it back a little bit as it's standing up out of the coffin.
And I'm going to move directly in front of the door. I know there's probably windows around here, and there's the second door.
Yeah, you got windows
no, this
here.
Is upstairs.
Yeah, there's windows here, and there's definitely windows around.
Yeah, so I'm at least going to stand here, just so I know who comes and goes from my access at least.
No problem. So is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
That's it. Next up is this one's turn, who very deftly and quickly moves straight into you, Ripple. I'll put them there so we can see them. It's going to target you. And yes.
So I was just going to say just quickly, I cast it at the beginning of last session because we had that rest. It's not showing on my effects with my mage armor. So I'm just going to cast it again and just remove the slot.
Yep, that's good.
Actually, I can't because it's not my turn, but that's all right.
I can do it. I can add it through convenient effects. It's all good.
Okay, sorry about that.
Just remove the slot and I'll just add the mage armor. Too easy. Done. So this creature is going to attack you twice with its claws. Ripple. First attack. Which will hit with a 16 or 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And that'll do 6 points of damage. You will also need... Oh, is it going to try and grapple you? No, it's not going to try and grapple you, that one, so you're good. Its second attack is also going to hit with a 25. And that will do 8 points of damage. As you just... Two claws. One across the neck, one across the chest. Just raking into your flesh. And... You can see Fang's beard sort of down in that sort of creature pose, half sort of crouched and baring its fangs at you. That is its turn. Reed, is your turn.
How high are the ceilings in here?
About 12 feet.
Oh, perfect. Well, I'm gonna bonus action Giant Smite.
Okie dokie. Which does enlarge you, I believe.
Yeah. I become large.
Become large. I can make you large.
Well, she said, what?
You are very large.
That is very large. I'm going to assume that I can hit that then, because I gain more range.
You got 10 foot. You got 10 foot range.
So if it can hit Ripple, and I'm right behind Ripple,
yeah,
should be able to hit that.
Ripple would be 10 feet away from you. Let's see what that would normally be. Ruler.
Because I would try to get to where I'm right behind Ripple. Like,
you'd have to move up a little bit to be within range,
yeah,
but not much.
Right.
I can move you.
I'd move.
I can move you to where you need to be.
There we go.
You're fucking massive.
So, and then I would Where is it? Oh, that's right. I have to go to inventory for that. So, first attack. Would have my giant. But I think giants might. Each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon.
Does an extra d6 damage.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So it's just one attack on your turn. We'll do an extra
I'll just
d6.
do it with the first one.
Makes it easier. Yeah. That'll definitely hit with a dirty 20.
So close to natural 20.
It was a 14 on the dice. Not close to
no,
an
click.
So it's 12 points of damage. So you do an extra d6. So it's just rolling a d6.
Oh, I came up twice.
Yeah, just roll a d6. Just so much easier. And 6 points of damage. Nice.
And then my second attack.
That opened up a massive wound in the gut of this creature as it doubles over. Why'd you roll that twice?
Because if it's a 1 or a 2...
Oh, I get to re-roll, that's right, so 9 points.
A great weapon is a great weapon fighter?
Yep, I forgot about that. It was re-rolling your ones. That, again, doubled this creature over and it's now on its knees with a gaping wound in its abdomen. Still up though, barely.
And, when I hit a creature with an attack, I can invoke my fire rune. So...
Isn't that a bonus action?
It's a special.
I can't remember. It's been so long since we played. Fire rune special. Runes magic. In addition, when you hit a creature using with a weapon attack. Yep, there you go.
So invoke.
Too easy. That is enough.
If it fails. But it has to make a save.
I was just saying.
Oh, is it to be constrained? Okay, I can't remember.
So 36 fire damage. It takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. So it takes the damage as well. So it's already dead.
Perfect.
It most definitely killed it.
That was kind of the plan. Burn it.
As you strike down with your second strike, and your fire rune ignites, engulfing this creature in flames, and it just see its eyes sort of open wide as they turn milky white with the heat, and the skin starts to bubble and burn as the creature drops to the ground, sizzling and lifeless.
That's me.
Is that your turn? Next up is this one, who's going to make 2 attacks at you, Arcos, as you're the closest one to it. 2 claw attacks. The first looks like it might still hit with a 15, doing 10 points of slashing damage as it rakes its claws from belly to chest. That was you, Arcos. You got raked across the belly. Second attack. Natural 20.
Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge. That'll be half damage.
I was gonna say I could my master of blades. If the target's within 5 feet of me, I can impose disadvantage.
Don't you have to call that before the roll, or is that just a reaction?
It says if the creature
Master
you
of
can use your
Blows.
reaction.
So it's a reaction.
Yep.
So that forces the reroll. Too easy.
Yeah.
So hold that uncanny dodge.
Okay.
It's not a natural 20, but it still hits. You can still uncanny dodge if you wish before I call the damage.
Yeah, might as well.
So half damage will be 5 points of slashing damage as the second claws come down towards your face, and you just turn your head slightly so it misses your face and just catches your shoulder and opens up it's still a significant wound, but much smaller. That is not going to try and grapple you, or is it? No, it's not. That is its turn. we're going to go to there. That's that. Ripple, you are up. Arcos on board.
Okay, I am going to target that one. And I am going to... Oof. Witch bolt.
Target away. That will hit. Those dice are fucking colourful as shit. A little bit weird, but 7 points of the lightning damage as you target this creature, and the witch bolt shoots out from your hand and wraps around the creature. How did you get 7 damage extra?
I don't know.
Oh, that's that's what we roll for extra. So it's 27 damage. So that'd probably be enough to kill it, actually. Yes, it is. It is dead. As lightning surges through it, its eyeballs pop with 2 audible pop pop, and it just is sizzled and drops to the ground, or to the top of the coffin, the body draped over it. No longer unalive. I forgot 27 is its damage off the bat, and it's 7 is the extra. It rolls both for some reason.
There's initial damage and then increases by 1d12 for each slot level above first. And it's a 3rd level spell, so...
Oh yeah, so it's 7... Oh, that's cool how it rolls out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else?
As a bonus action, I will target this fella. And I will hex him.
And which stat would you like to impose disadvantage on? Cast your hex first.
Or...
Don't worry about the damage, because that's not going to do anything at this point.
I will go for strength.
So strength is disadvantage on. Okie dokie. Remember that, because I won't. That is your turn?
Yep, that's it.
It is now its turn. We're going to see here. Badoosh, it's going to come straight into you, because you're the closest thing it can see. Target you, 2 claw attacks. First attack will miss with a 2 on the die, being 8 in total. Completely misses. Second claw attack will miss as well. So it just can't seem to find purchase as it starts raking at you, and you're just dodging and moving, saying, haha, you can't get me. And that's its turn. It is now something you can't see is going to have a turn. Minor legendary creature.
A minor legendary creature.
A minor legendary creature, yes, indeed. He is going to... Reed, you need to make a wisdom save, please. Natural 20. Look at that.
Fuck yeah.
Natural 20, Chad. You feel a pressure on the back of your mind. You hear a voice start to whisper, and then you just, nope, get out. Not doing it. And you force the thought out of your mind. And that will bring him into view. Another creature, even though it looks the same as the others, it's not. You recognize the man standing before you, tall, 6'4", elderly-ish looking, but with fierce red eyes with a yellow ring around the outside of the iris. And as he grins from ear to ear at the sight of the group, the 4 of you in this room, you see the fangs, and in an instant, you know what you're dealing with. This is another vampire spawn, but maybe a little more powerful than you're used to. Arcos, you're up with Reed on board. No, with Zreek on board, I lied.
When he mentioned about the bones being in one of the crates, he pointed to one of the crates. Is that the crate that's behind?
Right there. The bones, there is a cloth on the top. This is all bundled up.
So Arcus is going to disengage from this and he's going to run over to the crate. How big's the crate?
It's a proper size crate, so it's probably three feet by 3 feet.
So basically
storage
Arcus
crate.
could go inside it.
You could, yeah.
He's like 3'4" or something.
I mean,
Right, so that's.
it's not
I'm
an
going to go
open-
over there
yeah.
and try and find.
It's not an
like-
open crate. It's literally
Yeah.
sitting on top of it.
Oh, they're sitting on top of
they're
it.
literally
Okay.
what you see on the map is what you see. They're literally sat on top of that crate in plain
Yeah,
view.
so Arcos is going to disengage and go grab the bones. So bonus action, disengage,
No problem. You can move yourself.
and then
He's going to cunning action and disengage and grab the bones. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to move you just for a second because you now have the bones. They're no longer on that crate. And they're in your position.
grabbing the bones is my action.
Yep.
I take it.
Yep. That will be.
Um,
No, we could probably make that as part of your movement as well. It's essentially picking something up or drawing a weapon is all free action stuff. So you could still continue your movement and have an action if you wished.
and I don't know. Once you've disengaged from something, are you disengaged from that for that round of your combat, or if I go back into its range?
If you go
Like, how
back
does
in,
that work?
You've disengaged to move out of its combat range. So if
Yeah.
you were to re-enter and move out of it again, they would get an attack of opportunity. So
Okay,
it's
yeah, and
literally,
that's what I thought.
yeah. The moment you step away, you're no longer engaged in combat. The moment you step back into that combat range, you're back
Yeah,
into it. You'd have
that's
to
fine.
disengage again to negate that.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to move back towards my companions because I do not want to be out here on my own. So I'm going to move back exactly where I was.
Okie dokie.
If I can fucking drop myself.
I
think
will
that's-
give you this for free. Heinrich did not look the slightest bit worried that you wandered up there and grabbed the
and look,
bones and
the
walked
fact
away.
that this is happening and the bones are in here, I'm like, these are probably not the right bones. Just any old bones. Anyway, I got bones.
You got bones.
Never know when you might need a good bone.
This is true. That's your turn.
Oh, I didn't have my action. I still had my action.
You still got an action. yes.
I probably would stab this thing next to me.
Go for it. Give it a stab. Remember, add an extra damage die for your sword weapon. So an extra d6 on top of the 9 damage. Another 2 points of damage to this creature.
Is that an advantage?
It should have been, yes.
Yeah.
So roll that again.
I will roll it again.
Even though
Nice.
it might get a natural 20. No,
No,
it stands.
but it'll give me this.
It'll give you that for your sneak attack, which is all good. Sneak attack does another 8 points of damage. And this creature is now looking a little bloodied as you've opened up a nasty wound. That was not your... No, that was your... Sneak attack doesn't benefit from sword weapon, it's just your initial damage. But yes, it's a nasty, bloody, bubbly wound where the silver has struck this creature. And it has become very apparent to you that vampire spawn specifically seem to have an aversion to silvered weapons in this world.
No.
Whereas in the normal world, your extensive travelling, you would understand that silver weapons generally don't affect vampires in the real world, but here they seem to, but for whatever reason. You're not entirely sure why. That is your turn.
Yep.
So I believe that was the top of the round. So before you go, Zarik, Arcos, make a wisdom save. Another legendary action from Henrik. That would be a 5. That would be a failure. You feel the pressure.
Why do I roll that at disadvantage?
I don't know why you rolled that at disadvantage. Wisdom
Yeah,
save.
I just clicked it and I rolled.
Let's have a look here. There'll be a.
Is that because you're phantom?
Your paranoia.
Oh yes.
Or do I still have that paranoia on?
I think you do for at least another day. Let's double check to make sure I haven't. Let's look at your saving throws. It was a wisdom, wasn't it?
Yeah.
14. Yeah, it says you're at disadvantage at the moment. I think you've got another day. Let me check my notes. Yes, you are. You've got another 24 hours.
Well, I'll use my luck roll then, just in
No
case.
problem.
You never know.
It's the time to use it. That's a better roll.
Oh, much better.
Much better roll. 17.
And a
that
natural
would,
20 and a
and
15.
that is a much better roll. The DC is 13, just so you know. So you do save. You hear pressure on your mind. You feel something trying to push through your subconscious, and you manage to force it out. And you are good. You are okay. Jarik, you're up with Reed on board.
I'm going to, first of all, roll a d4 because I'm going to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay.
But
You do
before
what
I
you need to do.
Before I do that, I wrote it on my notes from a couple of sessions ago, but I cannot remember the exact instance when it happened. But I remember I'd gotten some, might have been back in the church. I got some water.
Yes.
Some holy water.
You did.
But I just don't have it in my inventory, so
You certainly did. I do remember you gaining some holy water. I believe it was just a single vial, which would give you 3 uses. If you were 3 uses to encode it to a weapon, single use to throw it.
Okay. So a 2 means that starting with me, that targets Reed. So I will move forward behind Reed.
Yep.
And I'm going to touch him on the back.
It's going to touch your ass.
Probably more like his butt because
he's rather big at the moment. He's going to touch your butt.
And I'm going to cast Protection from Good and Evil.
Nice.
Protection from
evil and good.
From evildoer and good.
So until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. The protection grants you several benefits. A creature of those types had disadvantage on attack rolls against you. The target also can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened conditions. Brilliant. I think. Do I have a condition?
I think it applied something, did it? Oh no, maybe not.
Protection from cold, protection from evil and good. I can apply that to you. So that is good. And evil.
And then I'm going to move back to the door.
Thank you.
Because I'm just going to
you're
keep the
a
door.
chicken shit.
No, I just don't want to. I don't want to have somebody sneak in behind us for one, and I don't want to have them get away easy. So
Fickle. So that is that your turn?
That is it, because I don't have a bonus that's worth here.
Okay, no worries. So that's your turn. So Jarik, not Jarik, Reed, you're up. Ripple on board.
I was meaning, how tall are these piles of wood?
4 or 5 feet, some of them.
Oh, so I can like step up them.
You've gone
So
large.
large.
You would be getting pretty close. But it
So,
doesn't
like,
really
if
matter.
I went on the smaller
It doesn't really matter in this instance. It's not going to make a huge difference to your reach anyway.
Right,
So,
and that's where I was.
for all intents and
I'm just
purposes,
thinking if I can
you can
hit
stand on them.
one and then hit the next one if, like, where I can get in between the two.
You should
Because
be
it'd be 10 feet.
You could step around. You could probably step over Ripple, to be fair, and just stand between them without You can move through
Okay.
you can move through your companions. So don't worry
Right.
about where tokens that are. She's going to stand aside and allow you to pass because that's generally how comrades work.
I'd
So
be like to there.
yep. So you could easily
And-
target both.
Start with this one. And this will have the extra damage.
Yep, no worries. So natty 1.
No,
That will
that's
be a
not good.
miss. Hold that there. Hold that thought right there for a moment. Natural 1. Describe to me how you critically fail this attack and what it looks like.
I'm trying not to hit Ripple.
We'll resolve that one in a minute with a 50-50 roll on a d6. So we'll do that first, actually. So roll a d6 for me. Odds and evens. Odds, you hit Ripple. Evens, you miss Ripple. Okay, you hit Ripple. So you need to describe... I'm not going to give her the full damage, but she will take some damage from this. But you describe your epic failure here in missing this target and hitting your comrade Ripple. And we will do some
Not to
damage.
hit Ripple. But I literally hit Ripple. And I try to pull it away, like going, and I hit her in the boot.
To hit her in the foot, in the leg.
Yes.
That's awesome. So as you swing around, you realize, oh
Some
shit, this is not going well, and you miss. You try and sort of pull your punch a little bit, and you manage to drop the blade down, and Ripple, you get a thunk against your shin bone, and you will take 7 points of slashing damage, which I'll take away from you. You'll need to make a con save, which is in the chat there, concentration check. So just in the chat, just hit the button. For Witch Bolt, your Witch Bolt will drop. Your Hex will drop, sorry. So Hex is no longer being maintained, which is fine. But yes, Reed, your second attack. Do you say anything to Ripple? As
just
you
like,
strike her in the shin.
She's holding onto her shin crying because it hurts. Rude.
And your second attack hits with a 25 and deals 13 points of slashing damage. This creature is on its last legs. You can see this wound. You've taken off one of its arms and it drops to the ground with a thud as it sort of turns to look at you in this moment.
Looks at me, and I bonus action.
Which will hit with a 19, and that will definitely finish off. I only have 1 HP left, so it is
Perfect.
dead. As
And
you
with the final, I
remove its
look
head. Yeah.
I turn to look at the legendary one.
And you can see his eyes are just blazing with hatred in this moment. So that is your turn, Reed. It is now his turn. He's going to, firstly, before it gets to his turn, he's going to use his last legendary action for this turn, and he's going to basically disengage, for want of a better term, but he's going to step away from you. You don't get an attack of opportunity, and he's going to, with this, he's going to make 1, 2, I need Reed, Ripple, and Arcos to make dexterity saves as he literally hoiks pieces of timber at you, just in a cone, just starts firing timber. That is a definite save. 19. Ripple's good. You dodge. No damage. You manage to dodge the incoming projectile.
Probably more of a fluke because I'm too busy ducking to look after my poor shin.
Reed, you are not okay. Arcos, you are. So Reed, you will take. Where are we? Let's roll a d6 here. It's not huge damage unless you roll max dice. 6 points of bludgeoning damage as a large piece of timber slams into your chest, which is being flung at a great rate of knots from across the room. Then, as he turns now it's his turn. He looks and just fucking sends an arm backwards into a crate freaking just smashing it to pieces. And just gets down in that sort of beast mode, sort of claws out. You can see his fingernails have now stretched out to like an inch and a half long. You can see those claws, and he's baring his fangs, and he rushes forward back towards you, Reed, at a very fast pace, which will give him advantage on this one attack. He's going to lose one attack to do this.
Would he get? He'd get advantage, but he would get disadvantage from the protection from good and evil.
Yes,
Or
yes, he
evil
would.
good?
Yes, he would. So
So
be
it's a
straight
flat
roll. You are correct. Good remembering, because I forgot. Natural 20. Doesn't do huge amounts of damage, but it's enough. 14 points of slashing damage as he
That's not bad.
finds up and gets up under your armor and just into your lower ribs. Roll low on those damage dice, so you're lucky there. But you will need to make either a dexterity or a strength. So acrobatics or athletics. It's in the chat. You choose, because he's going to try and grapple you.
I cannot see it in the chat.
Hang on, I will.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
No, you can.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't see your
any of
attack
your
either.
rolls.
No,
yeah.
I've got it. I keep forgetting I should have it freaking public instead of.
I will
hidden.
definitely be making a strength.
Yep, it's good for you.
I clicked it.
Make sure your character's selected.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Yeah. If it doesn't work, just make a athletics check or strength save, should I say? Either way, it'll be an advantage, so you're all good. 19, you're fine. You do not have the grappled condition, as he tried to grapple you. That is his turn. Riffle, you're up. Arcos on board.
Can I see him?
I'd say so, just. You'd be able to move around. Oh, yeah, Reed's pretty big. No, I'd say you'd be fine. You do have this thing in front of you, though, which is dead, so
Yeah.
why is it not
because I
showing
was
as
gonna
dead?
be-
Should be showing as dead.
Right.
I'm just going to move you out the
I
way. Oh,
am-
there you go.
Going to witch bolt him.
Going to move this out the way because that one's dead.
Which bolt?
Yep.
That bolt.
It's not that one.
I'm going to make that one invisible because it's dead. So Witch Bolt did 14 points of lightning damage.
Plus another 7.
Plus another 7 because of the up scale. Did you cast it at 3rd level? Right.
Yes.
So 21 points of damage. As he is now tethered to you with a lightning bolt. So automatically takes a d12 of damage at the start of your next turn. So just roll.
Yep.
Don't roll the spell again. Just roll the d12.
Yep.
Is that your turn, or you got something else to do?
No, it's me.
It's you. Arcos, you're up with Jirik on board.
I
Hello.
lie. Oh, I was just gonna kick Reed in the back of the shins, the back of the leg.
Do you want to make an attack roll against Reed? You can. But then you can't kick him in the back of the shins.
Evil, did that 14 damage get taken off?
Yes.
Because I'm still only down 6 HP.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Run over here. And I'm gonna stab him.
Stabby
That's
stab.
what you do. I'm gonna do it at advantage from the start.
You certainly can. That will definitely hit. 21. Roll that extra d6 for the silvered weapon. An extra 4 points of damage. He's still okay. He's got a little bit of spunk left. Another 7 points with sneak
Got
attack.
spunk.
little bit of spunk left in his life yet. He's looking still a little bit bushy-tailed, but not so bright-eyed.
I'm gonna stay there and I'm gonna swing at him again with my not silver sword.
Offhand, let's go. Offhand attack. Oh, is that a natty 20? It looks
No.
like that does not. No, not quite. It looked like it was close. Another 8 points of damage as you jam your offhand sword into his ribcage, looking him in the eye as you do so. Is that your turn, Ripple? God, Arcos. But trying to remember your kids' names.
I'm good, but I'm not God.
He's looking a little worse for wear.
I am actually going to move away from him. I'm going to bounce back away from him to see if he attacks me.
So you're going to allow him
Shift
to...
back one, yeah.
Okay.
Just one back.
He's not going to take this opportunity to attack you.
Alright.
But what he is going to do is, because I believe that's now the end of your turn, he is going to, however, force you to make a wisdom save. Which you definitely failed.
10.
You are now telekinetically slammed against the wall behind you. Badoosh. You are going to take 36 bludgeoning damage. 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you are slammed against the wall as he's looking at you intently. That is that. Drake, you're up with Reed on board.
Okay, I know we're talking about this big, huge Reed body in front of me. Can I at least find a way to get a glimpse of him?
Well, from your distance, I would say probably less likely to. You'd have to move more sort of to here before you'd get any kind of shot.
I can get to there.
I'm spinning a big glaive too.
Yeah. That's where I'm sort of more at, because your glaive's constantly moving, so it's kind of hard to allow certain things.
I need line of sight, but I don't need.
You just need to be able to see him. So
for what I want to do, it's just sight more than anything.
Yeah. From there, you're fine.
I need him to make a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw.
Reach into his mind with a mind whip. I can't just hit with a normal physical whip, I can hit with a mind whip.
He gets advantage on that, so that is not good though. It's only 7. However, Argos, you can have your luck back. And we will make that again. Which is double 12, so he gets 12. I still don't think that's enough. What's your DC?
15 for my wizard spells.
Nope, so he fails. But
so
he's going to use a legendary
14.
resistance and succeed. So, anyway.
Okay. Does it do anything? No, not even half damage. Wow.
So, on a failed save, 3d6
damage.
psychic and can't take a reaction in the turn or over its next turn. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's pretty weak.
It doesn't say, it doesn't say that you take half
Normally
on a
that's reserved
success.
for cantrips.
Yeah, that's really weird. Interesting. However, he's, saving throw, DC 15 challenge for half damage. It says it in below the damage. So he does take half
it
damage.
doesn't say it in the spell.
Doesn't say in the spell though.
Yeah.
So he'll take half. I'll follow what it says in the damage. It feels weird that a second level spell doesn't have half damage on a successful save, to me, personally.
I always thought that was like the given thing, that anything that you used a spell slot on it had half damage.
And it's psychic damage, so it doesn't really do a whole lot to him anyway, but he still takes a little bit of damage.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get the extra effect as well, but that's all right. And then I'm going to move back again to the door, because that's my 40 feet of movement.
That's you. Right, Reed, you're up. Ripple on board.
All right. Well, just in case, I'm gonna use my second wind. My bonus action is second
Wind to heal yourself? Yes, go for it.
Yep.
10 water, that's 10 plus
Beautiful.
your, so you get 15 total.
15 back.
I can add that to you from there, so you are back to almost full
Perfect.
health. Look at that.
Yep.
Perfect use of
And
second wind,
then-
max dice as well.
I'm going to use my 2 attacks on him. First one's gonna have the extra damage.
Go for it. Natural 17 on the die, 23 to hit. We're looking at 11 points of damage,
Plus a d6.
plus a d6. What's a d6 for? Oh, extra damage.
Oh,
So
giant-
14
yeah,
points. Yeah, 14 points of damage. He's looking close.
And then my second attack.
I'd say that came down on his clavicle, or just up on his shoulder, and it's almost decapitated him, like so close. And with that second attack there, 25 to hit, most definitely hits. Reed, Mr. Eaglebrook, how would you want to do this, sir?
I think I would want to just run him through, like, just kind of knowing, just up
Through
through
the heart?
chest. Yeah, just like up through the chest. Maybe come up by his collarbone.
So, you just stare at him, stab into the chest cavity, and you start to lift it, almost like Vlad the Impaler. You start to lift him on the blade as he slides forward, and as he slides forward, the blade slices into his body, into his bones, until it hits that collarbone. And you look at him, 1 foot on his lower body, and just push and pull back with your blade. And the blade gives free, splits his body open as he slumps to the ground, bringing our combat to a close. Well done, team.
Oh, it does say it in the spell card. It's right before it says at higher levels.
Yeah, I kind of figured it would be half damage. It's just weird if it wasn't. So that brings our combat to a close. Before anything else happens, I need everyone to make a perception check, please. Looking for DC 13s here, guys. Only takes one of you to hit a 13 on the DC. Arcos, you're pretty perceptive. Amidst all this chaos and being slammed against the wall, it's probably why you probably see it. You sort of slumped against the wall, sort of you're seeing stars for a minute. As you sort of, your vision clears and you look up to see Reed impale Henrik on his scimitar and run him through, splitting his body in two and dropping to the ground. As he drops to the ground, his hand sort of slaps against the wooden floor, and you sort of just follow the direction of where his hand went for some strange reason, and you see where he'd grabbed the piles of wood and smashed that crate to pieces. There's something under that crate. Can't quite see what it is here, but it doesn't look like it's part of the crate.
Yeah. So Arcos grabs his silver sword and sort of lifts himself up from the ground, and he sort of walks over to that, and as he walks past that old man, he kicks him. He's like, "You're wasting my fucking time, old man." I think he's gonna go and see if he can find out what this
We will go back to this scene here. Combat is closed. Well done,
Reed's
team.
honestly tired.
We will close that fucking combat. We can delete that one. End combat, yes. Don't want that one either. So, what you find as you step forward is a weird walk, seems like. Move the rubble aside, and it's a trapdoor, but it's an odd shape. It's almost the shape of a shield, like a tower shield, but it's definitely a trapdoor of some description.
Great.
What's up?
the trap door here, but I'm a little bit fucked up, so maybe you could.
Yeah. Right, here you go. And I'll target him with a healing word.
No worries. You do the healing word, and I'll top up his. He can top
You
up
can
his
get
HP. 6 points of HP of healing damage, as we say.
Yeah.
6 points of the healing damage for you, Mr.
You good now?
Mr. Arcos, Mr. Puck. Is he looking a little healthier? A little bit.
I think that's maths. So I'll just investigate it first, see if I can work out what sort of mechanism.
It looks like it's got a.
Just.
I mean, roll investigation if you want to check out. Are you looking for if there's any kind of trap mechanism? Or,
or trap
it looks
mechanism,
like a
and
regular,
whether there's a way to open it.
It looks
just...
like it's got a handle. Like you can see what looks to be a handle on it, but it's pretty low. Oh, 11, that's not bad. It doesn't look to have any kind of mechanical device attached to it that you can see, and it looks like it's got a definite handle.
Alright. Well, we fucked about enough already. I guess we just see where this goes. And he looks back and he's like, if I die horribly, please remember me fondly. grab the handle and just try and open the shield door thing.
Roll a strength check for me.
Oh, fuck.
As I just dropped my frickin' giant smite.
For the record, protection from evil and good is 10 minutes, so...
Yep, I still have that up.
Ooh, look at that. 19 on the die. 19 for your strength.
Puts his metal arm into it.
Yeah, Arcos is feeling rather strong today. And you put your foot down, you grab it, and you give it a good stern tug upwards, and the hunches are pretty tight. It looks like it hasn't been used all that much, but you manage to lift this heavy. It's a heavy door, and you lift it, and what you see beneath it is a small spiral staircase leading down. And you did not notice it in the room below you when you came in. You didn't notice that there was anything there. Where this looks like it should go down into the room below, but you definitely didn't see anything of the like.
Well,
There ain't no way Reed's getting down there.
he's
I'm
small
not
again.
big
He's
anymore.
small again.
Yeah, I
so-
went small again.
Yeah, it
dropped
only
it.
lasts for a little while.
It
It
only
lasts
lasts a
like an
minute.
hour, yeah.
A minute. Yeah. For now, I guess. I don't know if it gets better, but...
I mean, I'm assuming these aren't the bones, and he takes the bones that he's got out.
Do you have a look at them?
Yeah.
Make a religion check, all of you, if you're all looking at the bones. Religion or history? Either would apply here.
Yes.
Jarik, yours would probably be history or history.
Yeah, I was
Probably
gonna
history
say,
for you.
Would this have any impact on home having the advantage on it?
Yes, it would. And also because you've studied Father Petrich's journals as well. So 18 on religion. And 22 on the history check. Nutty, natural 20 on religion as well. So, looking at these bones, as you unwrap them, they are human remains. There's a rib cage. It was bulky, but not too bulky. It's portion of a rib cage. Looks like a couple of arm bones. You can see a couple of arm bones, a couple of leg bones. Not the entire skeleton. There is a skull there. They definitely look old, 100%. You get a distinct feeling from them. Ripple, with a natural 20, you're 100% certain that they are the Bones of ST Andral. You've never seen them. From what was described in the journal from Jarik and just what you feel in this moment. For those of you that have got, the DC was 15, so you guys have all done pretty well, except for Reed, obviously, who doesn't give a shit about religion. But all of you that are over 15, the natural 20 specifically, you get a sort of regal feel from these bones. But there's just something feels right about them. Direct history lines up. From what you read in the journals, from what you're seeing, it just lines up. From a logical standpoint, from a historical standpoint, and from a archaeological standpoint, it lines up. Makes perfect sense that these are the bones that you're looking for. These are the droids you're looking for.
Google them.
So, with that in mind, you have a staircase leading down. You have the Bones of ST Andral, so you believe. What are we doing?
Hey, I do believe in religion. I have a god.
I think we need to take these things back
I'm
to
just
the
not good at
church.
it.
Yeah, I mean, we need to do
Hopefully
something
Red's
with them.
apologising to Ripple for smacking her in the shins with his thing.
Oh, I know that you're gonna. Even if I apologize, like, you're still gonna smack me upside the head. So like, that's why I said fuck, because like, I know it's coming sometime.
That's all good.
I
Arcos,
feel like, yeah,
you're standing closest to this opening. A whisper comes from beneath. It's in Heinrich's voice. You know he's not here. I mean, his body's 10 feet from you. You know, adventurers are always the easiest. You are arrived convinced every frightened villager deserves saving. That every monster looks like monster. I have served the Master for 127 years. I will see you soon. All of you. And that voice sort of trails off into an echo.
Body's still here, right?
Body's still there, hasn't moved.
Feel we need to torch the body.
Yeah, we know that from the kid. That I had to rip the head off of. That I didn't have to rip the head off of.
Speaking of the body, as you turn to make sure it's still there, it starts to slowly dissipate into a mist of smoke and drift away down along the floor, down through the cracks in the floorboards, and just vanishes in a slight mist, as does the other bodies of the other vampire spawn in this room.
That wasn't weird at all. Mind you, what's normal in this place?
I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of them.
yeah.
And as you're discussing this, that voice comes again, just a little bit more whispery. Everything in this valley belongs to him. You simply have not realized it yet.
Oh, just shut the fuck up.
That's fine.
What? What?
No, what? Don't get him talking again.
No, you said shut up. What are
When
you
he
talking
wishes
to?
to be known,
Shut that door.
you will know him.
I didn't know him.
Let's take these bones back. I mean, I'm interested in whatever this is, but Orvan needs to do whatever clerics do.
Let's go. All right. Sorry, I mute myself.
It's probably a good idea.
Took a lot out of me.
We can come back here later.
Yeah, I mean, unless they board up the house because no one's here anymore.
Speaking
The
of
doors
which,
were locked and we came in.
speaking of
That's
which, you guys have been in the Brits in the embroils of battle. I need to make a quick roll. This is a D20 roll. Low is bad for you. Well, low is bad, high is good, just so you know. Not bad, but it's worse. Midland. Peter Midland. Nothing at this moment is something you need to worry about. So, what is the decision? Are we investigating the stairwell, or are we leaving to return the bones?
I think we need to return the bones.
Yeah, we came here for the bones. We take the bones back.
Take the bones back.
We can always
Take
come back.
this first because we don't know what else.
I will say this. He closed the door. That doesn't mean the door will open. Just saying. We've had stuff like that happen before. Did anybody try the door? We know that's open. We go into some random house that we're not supposed to go into. You know. Oh, people invite us in, whatever. When we get trapped places. We have to go downstairs, and then the whole place blows up.
That's PTSD from
Just
the Durst Manor. I forgot all about
Yes.
that. Makes perfect sense. Just giving me an idea. Great.
Go check the door.
And the door is locked.
Yeah,
no,
right,
the door's
okay.
open.
No,
No, door open. The door opens fine. That's yeah. It may not have when you were in the midst of battle, but it definitely opens now.
Where Reed's mind was like, fuck, I didn't even think about this. The door could be locked. Like, we can't get out.
Alright, so we're going back to the church.
So with
that
that, you collect yourselves, battered and bruised as you are. You go back downstairs. Do you leave through the front door or the back door?
Back door.
You guys love your back doors, don't you?
Who doesn't?
Man, the chat, if you could see what I saw, you'd be laughing as well.
Oh, gosh. No, you don't.
Someone likes
think of
back door
Patrick from-
real good.
Think of Patrick from SpongeBob with the...
So you leave through the back door, head back out into the street. There are 2 or 3 Valachian guards standing in the street in front of the building. As you come out down the side, they sort of look over. You're there. Come here. I need to ask you a couple of questions, please.
Yes. How can we help?
You have. Did you come from inside? We heard noises. We were just about to kick the door in and investigate. Was that you?
Yeah.
He seems a little shocked at just, but no type of deception,
Arcos
just
is
truth.
just so done. He's just like, yep, that was us.
Show them.
What happened? Is Henrik okay?
Hendrik was a vampire spawn. He's gone now.
A what?
Vampire spawn, you know, big teeth, subservient.
He's going to. He's just going to make a roll here. Yeah, no, he's he looks at you and you can see the fear behind his eyes. Like he's not trying not to give it too much away, but the other 2 behind him, you can see there's like vampire spawn here still. Where's the nearest fucking like place to hide kind of thing? You can see the instant fear. He's trying to hide his mask as best he can. He's not doing a great job, but he says, yes, or I will inform Baron that
He was the cause of the church issue.
really,
He stole the bones.
and you know this how you have bones.
Yes, we came to retrieve them, right? And look at Larkos to show them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. Take them back to churches immediately. We have guards posted, and we have no priest anymore. But the guards will show you into a crypt where they belong. Quickly now, go. He sort of waves you on, and like, he's wanting to leave as well. He doesn't want to hang around here any more than he has to, and sort of sends you guys on your way. You head back through the streets of Vallaki. I'd say by this time of the day that it's getting towards the end of the day, you know that there's going to be a funeral ceremony of type this evening for those lives that were lost, and there will be a mass pyre to burn the remains of those victims to ensure that they don't rise again. And this is going to be held right on sundown, right before the sun goes down. You head back to the church. It takes you a fair while, a reasonable while to get back there, but you get back to the church and there's 2 guard posted outside. We're not going to go through the rigmarole. You explain to them what has happened. You show them the bones. They are grateful. The older of the 2 leads you back into the church through a side door down a stone spiral staircase leading into the crypts beneath the Wallachian church, and takes you into a crypt where you can see it was originally bricked up, and you can see there's a hole. Like you can see where the bricks have fallen in front. Someone's dug this out. There's a steel bar that they've used to break away the bones. Obviously, as we're familiar of, have broken into this particular crypt to remove the bones. The box is pulled from the internal of this, and it's laid out open. You place the bones back inside. The lid is replaced. 2 guards pop this thing back into its tomb where it was interred, and they assure you that they have someone coming in next day to re-mortar this in to make sure that no one can do this again. They're going to add some more security also to ensure that no one can take these bones again. And their relief is evident, and the few townsfolk that are still in the church as well, realizing what's happening and what you have, the relief on their faces is evident, to the point when you return back to the church, you've got several people coming up to you and wanting to shake your hand and give you, like, hug you and touch you and thank you for returning this sacred relic back to the church, where once again they can feel safe. How comfortable you are with that sort of thing is up to you. I'm assuming Arcos probably isn't too comfortable about being touched.
Just needs a rest, man. He's been bad.
You are offered respite at the church as the Blue Water Inn is still closed. Erwin and his family have not returned as yet. You are offered respite at the church for now, and are also told by the guard that are there that the ceremony will start in an hour or so, if you wish to attend. I mean, obviously you're not Wallachian, they don't say that you have to, but if it's up to you if you wish to attend this ceremony for those people that were killed in this attack.
Where the if I can be where they put the bones and start shutting them away again, however they leave it, I'm gonna cast alarm.
Okay. Yep.
And just has a mental alarm that goes off if I'm still within a mile of it, just as a note to see that they're not disturbed again in the next problem. 8 hours.
Easily enough done. Cast your alarm. You will receive a mental warning if they are tampered with in any way. It's not a problem. Do you wish to attend the ceremony for the dead of Vallaki? I'm assuming. I'm assuming Orvan would.
Yeah.
100%. Arcos, do you wish to attend?
No.
I would think that would probably be a little bit of PTSD for Arcos, so that's understandable. Ripple, do you attend? Or do you stay with Arcos?
No, I'm going to go.
Reed?
And Arcos would want you to go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Does Reed go?
Yes.
And Jarek, do you go?
Yes.
Right, so it's just Arcos. So we'll probably, it's probably a good time to end tonight's session on this, so we don't get into too much RP without Orvan being here. This is kind of Orvan's thing. So we'll probably end it and start the next session at that ceremony. so that Blackwell can get her 5 minutes of fame with because I dare say she's going to want to say something or do something in this moment. What we will do in the meantime, however, is before you guys go to this thing, is there anything you guys want to discuss before heading, obviously Arcos heading back into the church or wherever you need to go to get yourself away from this ceremony before the rest of you go to the ceremony? Nope, easy. Done.
Particularly from me.
I'd just say I'd sort of like look deep in thought about the fact that they did not care
My cam looks
if
fine.
we took those bones. Like, he was so unfussed by me taking those bones. Us recovering them is a great boost to the town, but they'd do what they want. And Arcos has dawned on him that this means nothing in the grand scheme of things. The townsfolk are happy, but they didn't care whether we took the bones back or not. And I don't know if he'd say that while they were gonna head off to the ceremony, but he's very contemplative.
Fair enough. Anyone else? Nope.
No. I think if anything, he's just Drake is just grateful that we found the bones and were able to replace them,
Indeed.
getting a little bit more peace back in the town, even though he knows it's short-lived.
Maybe a little respect.
Yeah, Discord doesn't matter, Nutty. It's not what the stream's seeing. It's just what you guys are seeing.
It might be only you two, because I'm seeing you perfectly clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just you. Like I said, it doesn't matter. Like, stream. It's a
All good.
virtual. It's a virtual cam, so it may have weird things, or it's just your monitor doing weird shit. This is entirely possible because you probably got WoW running as well. Anywho, we're going to call it there. I think it's a good place to end the story for the session. It's just over 2 hours. Yes, they do see DM's view on Foundry. It's kind of I wanted to do it that way this time around, to give a different point of view, because generally most times we've done it from the player's perspective. This time around I've done it from DM's perspective. So with that, we're going to be back in 2 weeks' time for session 29. I don't know what it's called yet. We'll get there at some point, but that is it for session 28, Ashes of Hope. Session 29 in 2 weeks' time, which will be approximately or exactly the 1st of August. Oh, look at that. Holy crap, August already. So 1st of August will be penciled in for our next session, which will probably be something along the lines of saying farewell, Balakian, sorry, whatever. Something along those lines. I'll think of something. I've got 2 weeks. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have the second episode of Alien Avaria, The Absence, where you will see myself, Dil Cripple, Grimathe, and Drax, and Baz as our game mother, as we have just docked at the space station Radstar, and found it not exactly what it should look like. So it is a bit more derelict than than my character last saw it. So scary things about to happen there. Remember, that's a short form, maybe 5 or 6 episodes. So it will be, the action will come thick and fast, probably from next session onwards. So definitely come along to that. If you can't come along live, don't panic. All these sessions end up on Discord, on YouTube. This session will make it up on YouTube this week. So again, if you do not have access to the live show, don't panic, or if you come in late, if you go to my YouTube channel, which is right there in the chat, you can catch up on any episodes that you've missed. And thank you very much, players, for joining us. Again, we were player short, but I think it kind of worked out, I think, a little bit better not having that player physically there, and just letting them sort of blend into the background and just not have them there, and let you guys do your thing. We can catch them up before the start of the next session when Blake comes back, and we can just sort of go from there. You guys will have opportunity to come back to the Coffin Maker's house if you wish to explore further. You may even find yourselves being requested to do so. As now you've informed the Valakian Guard of events that have transpired, there will be an investigation, no doubt. But thank you, Drax. I'm glad you enjoyed it, good sir. Obviously, you have played this before, so you've got a somewhat of an understanding of where these guys are kind of at. I have made some changes, however, some slight changes, some more major ones, but ones that suit their story a little bit more than the previous group. But I think things are going pretty well. So I will say good night, and we'll say good night from Grim, from Mr. Dill Cripple, from Nutty, and from Styx as well. And we will see you tomorrow night for some Alien TTRPG. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
Bye.